All right, man. I'm on this early bird live stream. I'm gonna get this out the way. But shout out to Lisa for dropping this in our boxing group. Keith Thurman supposed to be returning to the ring. It's in March, and he's facing an opponent in Australia. The guy's name is Brock Jarvis. The only notable opponent that I know that Brock Jarvis fought is Liam Paro, where he got beat. He got stretched in one round. We'll get to that. But Keith been out of the ring since 2022, February of 2022, when he fought Mario Barrios, and he was supposed to return, but injuries have kept him out of the ring and personal family matters or whatnot. Then he tried to return and face Tim Zoo, got injured again. You know, brittle Keith, and now he's I guess recovered, healthy now, hopefully, and hopefully he don't have arthritic joints. Like I remember he said that one time. I'm like, man, Keith is hilarious, man. I no longer have arthritic joints, and I just would never say that shit in an interview. But hopefully he's healed, man. He's recovered from whatever ailments, injuries, and whatever personal stuff that's keeping him out of the ring. Um, this is not one of the sports that you want to be inactive. You want to make sure that you're active because if not, if you're going against an opponent who is more active than you, they can have the advantage. And in this case, this Brock Jarvis guy, man, I looked at a few fights and I looked at his box rec. And here's the link, y'all. Shout out to the ones catching the playback. Shout out to the playback gang. He has a lot of Australians. He's an Australian guy, boxer, and he has a lot of Australians on his resume. Maybe a few Americans here and there, but most of his wins are in Australia. However, out of 22 fights, he only has the one loss to Liam Paro, who's the former champion who beat Sabril Matias, so former IBF champion, who Liam Paro was recently beat by Richardson Hitchens, but we'll get to that. But 22 fights, he only lost to Liam Paro in 20 knockouts. So I was thinking, like, man, Keith is jumping in there. Keith is definitely jumping in there with a guy who could knock him out, man. I was the guy can punch, man. He's a good body puncher. He can, now that Liam Paro fight, that was rough. I almost felt like, and I didn't see it. I want to go and watch the press conference of Paro and Jarvis, but he looked scared of Paro. Like when they come to the middle of the ring and the referee is giving them the last rules before he start the fight. He wouldn't even look him in the eye. Liam Paro was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to eat. This is I'm about to beat the hell out of this kid." Paro just looked like like the vet. He looked like the veteran in there, and Brock Jarvis looked like the rookie. Like, man, I'm stepping up, and this I'm in here with a shark, and I don't know how this gonna go. He looked really nervous, and one round, Liam Paro got him the fuck out of there. Um, with the left hook, man, left hook put him out of there. He tried to get up on some Zab Judah shit, got up too quick, and what you call it? Liam Paro did his little Australian dance, and that was it. But since then, he had two wins in a row. Four. They only went 4 rounds apiece. He's smoking shit, man. Everybody else he been, you know, and like I say, it's a lot of Australians he's fighting. But Keith is going to Australia. He's going to their backyard. This is a no limit promotions. And you got the T. TGE or whatever with the PBC side management or whatever. I think for Keith, in Keith's corner or whatever. But supposed to be, I think, pay per view, and I don't know about paying on pay per view for Keith, man. This inactivity, you ain't fought since 2020, since 22. Oh, peace and blessings. Shout out to Rose. Hopefully you doing well and the fam and everybody. Good to see you here. But y'all let me know. Would y'all pay pay per view for Keith Thurman at this point? I mean, wow, it's just, and I think Keith could get hurt. I really think Keith can get hurt in this one. They got Keith Thurman listed on BoxRec at 5'9.5". I'm like, is this for real or is it? I heard this guy was shorter. I've never seen Keith Thurman in person, but I heard he was only like 5'7" or some shit. You know, so yeah, I don't know. I'm way taller than Keith, but if he's 5'7", yeah, because I'm like I'm about almost right at 6 feet. But I heard people say that nigga like 5'7", dog. That's crazy. But if BoxRec is lying, then it is what it is. But 5'9" for Brock Jarvis, and they saying Keith Thurman's 5'9.5". The only thing I didn't see, I forgot to check, was the weight class that they're gonna have this fight at. Um, Brock Jarvis looked clearly like a middleweight though, clearly like a middleweight. In some of them last few fights that I was seeing. So I don't know, but ain't no rehydration clause. Keith, be ready, man. Be all the way ready. Because Brock Jarvis is not a little welterweight at all, you know. But the link is in a live chat. Let me look that up real quick. Rose says, "How old is this boxer?" Let me look up and see how old Brock is. He looked young though. Let me check. Say he's 27. 27 years old. And let me check Keith Thurman real quick. All right, so it say Keith is 36. I had to look it up on Google because BoxRec don't have his age for some reason. So 36-year-old Keith Thurman taking on 37-year-old Brock Jarvis. So he got youth in his favor. I think Keith Thurman got a longer reach, like a 1 inch reach advantage. 69-inch reach for Keith, and then 68 and maybe some change for Brock Jarvis. So it should be pretty. It looked like it's paper look like it's gonna be a good scrap. I mean, I almost is favoring Brock low key because this inactivity from Keith Thurman. I don't see how he gonna and guy getting out. He getting dudes out of there in 4. He got a on his resume. I mean, when I was looking at BoxRec, a lot of his fights, he was getting dudes out of there with early. So if Keith Thurman, that ring rush shit, you better figure it out quick when that bell ring because Brock Jarvis be coming in there throwing some smoke. I checked. I was like, okay, Keith, this is not a tune-up. You know, PPC is this shit is dismantled anyway, so y'all might as well throw them in there. Throw them out there in deep waters, man, with these sharks. Fuck it. Might as well. If they not trying to work with Turkey Al Sheik, yeah, man. Castaway, like Tom Hanks and shit. Um, but Keith, man, hey, he's going across the street for real this time. He is crossing the street. You know, and may whatever he believe in be with him. Meditate, do what you do, Keith. Because Brock is I don't know, man. Brock might he might win this, man. Young Jarvis might pull this off, man. And might be a wrap. Hopefully Keith Thurman getting paid good. Australians are good fighters, man. I gotta give it to them, man. Give it to the Australians. I don't, I don't be flaming them. They are free smoke for real, for real, for real. I don't be seeing ducking or none of that shit with Australians. They be fighting, win, lose or draw. They gonna fight. Um, you're not gonna know Mossum. You're gonna have to stop them. You know. So Keith, you in there tough. You in there, bruh. So do your best. Y'all let me know what y'all think on this fight. Keith Thurman. If y'all get a chance, check out Brock Jarvis, his highlights, and make you kind of, hey, this is not light. It's not no light work. Now, if Keith make light work of Brock, I'll give him credit. Did Thurman get beat up? No, remember he only got that one loss to Manny Pacquiao. That's it. That is it. But his other loss is to, you say Father Time and just inactivity. That's considered a loss to me. Like, damn, man, you losing out on some valuable years, man. Prime years. You could have been in the mix of fighting Crawford next, when as soon as he had beat Spence, or he could have got, whatever, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but that's over with. So Keith, he gotta create a new chapter. I'm assuming this is gonna be at 54 because he was getting ready to fight Zoo at 54. And that was gonna be Keith's introduction. I was looking at that fight like, damn, bro, that's a hell of a way to start your new weight class with a guy who been really smoking shit at the top level. Top contenders. Zoo was smoking top contender after top contender. Before the Sebastian Fundora fight, he was blazing shit. I was giving Zoo credit. And Jamel didn't look like he wanted the fight either. I was like, I don't know, Jamel. You already know this man is the mandatory. I don't know what you think you're doing. So, yeah, he only lost to Manny. But yeah, man, Zoo lost to Fundora, and then that was it. The way he lost to Murtazalia. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope he okay. That Michael Jackson. Are you okay? Are you okay, Tim? Please. Are you okay? Because this is a brutal sport. And the way Tim got his ass whooped by Murtazalia, I said, yep, hey man, you cannot play boxing. You cannot slip up. You cannot overlook and look past your opponent. You have to be focused at all time, every second of the round. You know what I'm saying? Like the AB and them, AB would say, "On God and them, you got to be focused, right? Right, Rose? Because if not, you know, and AB know, he know all about not being focused. So, and that's a good thing. A lot of these boxers will be able to go on these podcasts and give good advice on what not to do You know what I mean? That's why I pay attention. I pay attention to these athletes. Shout out to Andre Ward and Roy Jones. These athletes when they retire, and I don't really listen to Bradley too much. Bradley on some bullshit. But anyway, I'll get off track. But Roy Jones, Ward and guys like that, when they talk, I just pay attention. They have a lot of wisdom. You can get it's a lot of knowledge you can get from them if you pay attention. But and stay focused. But not being focused, you end up like AB and them. And it's rough. It's rough out here when you're not focused, man. You know what I mean? So I hope that Keith is focused. I think that my word of advice for Keith Thurman: get away from your lady, get away from your babies, go and train somewhere where it's just I don't know, go where it's snow, like the Rocky shit, man. Go where it's like super cold, blizzard or something, man. And get in a log cabin. Y'all set a fireplace, light the fireplace and live the cabin life, man. But train, man. Get in some. He needs um uncomfortability right now. He don't need comfort around him. He don't need nothing that's comfortable and convenient. He needs to be around uncomfortable environment. That's what Keith needs. He's too comfortable, man. You know, he got his wife, his daughters, and stuff. Hey, man, get away from that, bro. Cause that's a different spot. That's what I mean. You need to get in tough man mode. Because if not, you might be taking a nap. You could definitely be taking a that one time shit might be a one KO, one knockout um loss on your resume because you ain't been knocked out yet. But it can happen because Keith be getting hit in these fights, man. He don't just be getting these winning these rounds clean without getting touched, and. So Keith Thurman, this inactivity is what's concerning me. But this is his business. This is his life. He want to get in there with a young bull from Australia. And what? Man, Australians don't be playing, dog. Dude been active. He been his last fight was in December. He just fought in December, man. 2024. It is about and he's about to 3 months, homie. Y'all remember Andy Ruiz did that shit? He did that shit to AJ, who was fresh off a fight. He just smoked his opponent, and then next thing you know, he was just like, if Anthony Joshua needs an opponent, how you be talking. If he needs an opponent, I'm ready right now. I'm ready to go. And he smoked AJ, man, because he was active. He stayed active. He had that momentum. Like, yep, just smoked him 4 rounds. Who's next? You pick who's next. You know, 3 months, ready to jump right back in there. And Keith been out of the ring 3 years. It will be 3 years since Keith has been in that boxing ring under the bright lights. Once he get in the ring versus Brock Jarvis, and that's even if he make it, because Brittle Keith he be getting injured, man. Hit the heavy back. I have arthritic joints. I've never in the history of watching boxing ever heard that until Keith. Arthritic joints. I was like, man, I don't believe this man. When he be saying the stuff he be saying, I'm like, man, I don't believe any of this, man. You are avoiding competition, man. You are avoiding top comp with these arthritic joints all of a sudden, man. It be the timing. Anyway, man, I'm not gonna flame Keith, but y'all know arthritic joints, man. Comedian Keith need to go into comedy when he retires. If you get smoked by Brock Jarvis, you have a career in comedy. On God and them. I'm just saying, try it. Try it out. Just on the hairline alone, you in there, fam. As soon as you walk on stage, they laughing. Hairline is you in the building. But anyway, best of luck to both of these fighters because both of them can punch. We know Keith can punch. So Brock Jarvis gotta be careful because that Liam Paro loss, whoo, that was bad. You cannot erase that. That's one thing about boxing. You know, I don't know. I don't know. He better says he has a headache. Man, one thing about the sport of boxing, you can't erase it, man. You cannot erase the files. When your ass is stretched out and you're trying to get up, but your legs is like, we're not doing it. That you can't erase that, man. Feel me? Viral promotions. People are going to hold on to that clip. So Liam Paro got definitely a highlight. Woo wee! When he got that over huge Brock Jarvis. Oh my gosh! And he did this little Australian dance too. It reminded me of Jermell Charlo when he knocked out Erickson Lubin, and he was doing like his little walk in the ring, skipping around. I was like, damn, damn. You know it's bad when your opponent, when a referee is counting, and then he gotta just basically hug you up because it's just looking horrible. He gotta just stop the fight immediately. And he's not even worried about because usually they say, hey, go to the neutral corner. They don't even be focused. Like when it's that bad, yeah, man. They started doing this little Australian walk. I was like, damn, bro. So Brock, don't do that again, man. I don't know what it is, man. Be confident though, because you was looking hella scared versus Liam Paro. You wouldn't even look that man in the eye, bro. And Liam Paro was looking like silverback. You know what I mean? He was, bruh. He went King Kong on you. Damn. I was trying to do my due diligence and watch this man. I was like, you know what? He might, let me see what he did. And I saw that Leah Pearl shit. I was like, oh my God. Hey, when y'all get a chance, put in Brock Jarvis versus Liam Pearl. Just it's only one round, so just watch it. Wow. But yeah, be careful in there, Brock. But you're the younger fighter. He's not that fast. Brock Jarvis got um he does have he got hands. I'm not gonna lie. Dude got hands. He definitely looked better after getting embarrassed. But once again, you jumping in there with a guy who's a known, you know what I mean? A known fighter. Someone who's been in under the bright lights, someone who's been at that level and fought top competition. So and been a former world champ. So just don't fold under the lights, man. Rise to that occasion and believe in your ability. That's what Brock need to do. Just be confident in your ability, and not be concerned about what he do. Just focus on what you do. So this fight, you know, this could turn Brock Jarvis into a super international superstar, man. Knock out Keith. Shoot. You already got 20 of them things, man. Shoot. Make Keith Thurman 21? Whew. Bruh. Everybody forget about all them regular Australians that you got on your resume. They were like, no, you got Keith and you knocked him out? You know, go ahead and retire Keith, and bro, you are all star. You are a superstar, bro. Status in boxing. You know, ain't no legacy shit, but still, a lot of people been ready for Keith to get out the way anyway. That shit to get off the pot type shit. Like, man, bro, is you in or you not? You know, are you in the mix with the rest of the top competition or not, man? If not, get out the way, or you need to be forced out the way. So maybe Brock is here to do that, but we'll see. Um, I think it's a good one, Keith. I don't have no flame for you, Keith, for this selection. Um, I'm a little shocked you didn't take a lighter touch, man, with all these injuries and shit you've been accumulating. I'm shocked you didn't pick somebody you know, with less KOs or you know what I mean. But maybe you see something on some Mikey Garcia type shit. Maybe. So do what you do, man. You know, it looks like Brock is the A side. They out there in Australia. It's some type of no limit promotion and main event. I think pay-per-view. So um, as the B side, be all that you can be. You know what I'm saying? Be the best you can be, Keith. Um, you always try to represent America and all that. You put it on your trunks and you always talk about it and Ben Getty and so shout out to you, man. Do what you do. I don't know, you gonna have the cornrows or whatever, or just a little slick back, but do your best, man. Don't embarrass us. You see what I'm saying? Because if you do, we're gonna be back. You know what I mean? I will. I know. I'm gonna flame you if you get your ass stretched. 'Cause, it just comes with the territory, man. Even if you give it your best effort, I'm still gonna flame you. But we're gonna give you the credit if you do, put it the effort. As long as you don't be no punk. As long as you make it to the fight. Hopefully you make it to the fight. You see what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that um, 3 years, man. 3 years. Former unified champion Keith Thurman. All this damn time out of the ring, man. Well, we will see. We'll see if Keith Thurman is really just falling all the way off with his ability, or if he's back. Time will tell. So y'all leave y'all thoughts. I'm the Black Horseman, aka the UGC Flame. Shout out to everybody that caught this particular video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Shout out to Rose. You feel me? Shout out to Rose. Oh, Martin came through. Keith Thurman done. Oh, Charles up here too. So yeah, man. Once again, shout out to Lisa for dropping that article. She always dropping great articles in the boxing group while we doing our thing, life, we handling life matters and stuff like that. And she's always taking time out of her day to inform us on what's taking place in the boxing world. You understand? So, um, yeah, but big shout out to Charles, big shout out to Martin, Rose, and yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what Keith got. See what he got left. So yeah, man. For the ones that got here a little late, y'all, you know what you can do. Rewind it back, play it back, and y'all give me y'all thoughts, man. But yeah, that's all I got for this one, man. Just a little morning source for y'all. Um, y'all see, man, it's boxing. We still getting boxing. The sport is still thriving. The sport is still growing, and we ain't got to bring up Turkey Al Sheik because, man, I've already dedicated a whole video and then some to Turkey Al Sheik and what he's doing in the sport. So the ones that's mad about that, they not real fans of the sport. If you mad what Turkey Al Sheik doing, that's just period. So yeah, man, much love to the team. Hold on, right quick. Got to mute to sneeze and shit. Yeah, man. Y'all have a great day though. Have a positive, great day. Stay drama free, and yeah, man, make the best of it. I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace out.